Okay, I'm going to give my pitch. It's Claude Littner, and he's going to rip into me. Okay, you got this. So today I'm going to be pitching Toy Story 5.
Very nicely written. So from my point of view, that was a sheer pleasure. I've never put so many ticks next to anybody.
Wow, okay, thank you so much. Okay, so my pitch is, don't make it.
Bloody disgrace. It's a bloody disgrace.
Let's face it, I've already lost 3/4 of my viewers after that intro. So, in today's video, we are going to be looking at my actual pitch for Toy Story 5. Yes, I think they should do it, but I've kind of got an idea that makes it kind of not Toy Story 5. So, my real pitch is, I think Toy Story 5 should be a streaming show. So how it would work. I think this should probably be 6 to 8 half-hour episodes, I would suggest. And what I personally want to see from the series is Buzz, Jessie, and all the toys back at Bonnie's house. This, of course, opposed to Woody, Bo Peep, and the rest of the characters that we left behind in Toy Story 4. Now, I can see you making a valid case for wanting to follow Woody and Bo's adventures. However, I feel like their story is done. It's like with Andy in Toy Story 4. It wouldn't have made sense for him to have a role in Toy Story 4 because Toy Story 1 to 3 gave Andy a perfect arc. And I personally think that's the same situation with Woody. I think Toy Story 1 to Toy Story 4, that's his arc, that's his story. If you keep going back to characters and creating new arcs and new problems for them, it makes the old ones not feel as important anymore. So my pitch is to follow Buzz, Jessie, and all the toys left at Bonnie's house on a streaming service adventure over 6 to 8 episodes. Now, my main reason for wanting to follow Buzz, Jessie, and the rest of the gang is because, for me, they were really sidelined in Toy Story 4, and I felt that was really unfair, because all those characters are so beloved and so iconic that I don't think they should be put on the sidelines. For example, as a kid, I really loved Slinky, and I thought Rex was amazing. So it's those characters, after their lack of screen time in Toy Story 4, that I really want to see a lot more of. Now, I think this should be a streaming series and not a film for one major reason. And that reason is, a film has to have emotional arcs. It has to feel like its own complete journey and story. And that's not what I really want out of this experience. I want to see Buzz, Jessie, and those characters just have fun adventures in this Toy Story world. I want to see more of these characters. I want to see some very Toy Story 2 style adventures. And yes, you can have some emotional beats, but this is less about the emotional beats and more about spending time with these fun characters. A little bit like some of the shorts have done, like the Haunted one and the one where they go and a kid. Yeah, those shorts haven't been very memorable at all, but yeah, hopefully they're better than those. Now, one of my concerns when thinking about this idea was it would take a lot of time to animate a streaming series, and it might not be worth the investment that they would then get out of it on Disney+. However, something makes me think slightly differently, and that is Monsters at Work. Now, if you didn't know, Monsters at Work is a series that takes place after the original Monsters, Inc. And this series follows my idea for the Toy Story streaming series, in that the emotional arcs in Monsters, Inc. work and are contained, and those emotional arcs are done. Which means that then to dredge them up in a sequel just wouldn't work. However, having a streaming series to really flesh out these ideas is really, really important, and I think could really work, just like I think it will do for Monsters, Inc. Overall, while I think all of the emotion has been drained out of the Toy Story franchise, I still think we have a lot of fun adventures to have with these characters, and I really want to see them with their journeys as they progress into the future. So, what do you think? Should they make a Toy Story 5 as a film? Should they make it as a streaming series? Or should they just leave these properties to work? Pixar have officially told me if this video gets 4 likes, they will definitely make Toy Story 5. So, I mean, you know what you've got to do. I'll see you later.
This is Willany, and if you're not already subscribed to the Nerdy Brit, right, you should be, right? If you're not, you're a loser too.